Today we're gonna get iCue running on a PC that only has iView in it. As you can see, PC is just made for iView purposes to connect iView to the cars. Back here, as you can see, we have our LAN port. We only have one LAN connection. We don't have a system to connect our orange Ethernet plug into the system down here. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna power down. Always want to make sure you power down the correct way, not just unplug your PC. So we're gonna wait for that to power down. You don't want to get these from MCE. This is the NIC. I want to contact technical support to make sure that we send you out the correct one that's compatible for the Windows that you guys are operating. That's the package right there. So we notice that we now have the PC turned off. PC is off, there's no more light. We can disconnect. Disconnect our keyboard, mouse. Come off easily just like that. Alright, we're going to take this PC, we're going to put it on a clean area so we can open it up. Here we have our PC. You might need to change this if your cars are going on emergency dispatch intermittently, so it's saying that it's not communicating with iCue. This is responsible for having that good network connection with the system. So we might send you out a new NIC card adapter. I want to open it up. With the CD installation guide. Bracket. Alright. So here it is. Alright, I'm gonna want to set that aside. Got your two screws right here in the back of the PC. Gonna want to loosen those up. This is a little lever. Gonna pull that. Gonna pull it. Once you pull, it's going to release. You can take this part, set it off to the side. So you can tell there's nothing here. That's where you're going to install your new network interface card adapter or replace it. Alright, once you have that cover off, gonna see this area. This is gonna say pull. Gonna pull that. See a little. Pry that up. So you have that off now. take your new NIC card adapter. You're gonna place that in here. Make sure it's in there firmly. Alright. Should press in there. Once you got that installed, gonna put this lever back, press it in. There we got it installed. Put the cover back on. Got 3 arrows. You don't want to push on it evenly. Make sure it's flush. It's not sticking too much out here, as you don't want that. Screw these back in. And I want to examine the whole PC, make sure it's all sealed. Alright, let's put our PC back. We're going to connect everything back, our power, our keyboard. So now that we have everything plugged back in, we have our LAN connection going to our LAN switch. So we're going to have this extra orange cable go into your system switch right here down below, where all the orange cables go into. So we have a spare, but we don't want to plug it in yet. We're gonna need a power on, and we're gonna need to change the IP address of that system to match your prints. So you'll usually go to page IP of your iCentral prints, and there it'll show you what your system IP address needs to be. And now we got our PC back up. What we're gonna do down here, we're gonna search for control panel. Type in control. Can open that up. You're gonna want to go into network and internet. Might be different on your PC. It might say network and sharing center. All right, so here, network and sharing center. On the left side, you're gonna want to click on change adapter settings. As you can see, we now have a new connection there. We're gonna highlight that Ethernet, double click on it twice slowly, or you can right click it and rename it. We're gonna name that system. We're gonna right click it. We're gonna go into properties. We're gonna highlight Internet Protocol version 4. Click properties. As you can tell, it's not set up with any IP address. So you're gonna put it here. You're gonna go open up your prints, page IP of your prints, or page PI of your iCentral prints will show you. You can type in 192.168.192.201. Subnet mask 255.255.255.0. We're gonna click OK. We're gonna hit close. Now we have our system with its own IP address. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna plug our orange Ethernet cable that's going from the system switch to that new port that we just installed. So we have communication lights there. We have communication lights on our system port of the system switch. Okay. Showing that we have connection now. All right, so that's good. Next out of there, exit out of there. If you don't already have the iCue GUI software, go ahead and contact us at MCE Technical Support, because we're going to need to verify your IMP application versions for your iBoxes and your iView version as well, to make sure that we send you out a compatible iCue software. So we're going to open up iViewNet. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to make a new connection, and on your prints on page PI or IP of your iCentral prints, it's going to show you the IP address of what you're going to connect iView to it. When it's within its own computer, if you have iCue on the same computer as iView, you need to go to File, Connection, New. You're going to name it iCue. The IP address for that is going to be 127.0.0.1. You want to make sure that group is checked, PC, and then group on the same PC. We're going to click OK. I'm going to save it. All right. We're going to open it. Shortcut. I'm going to open up iCue. We had an error connecting to iCue. Why is that? We noticed that we don't even have iCue running. So we're going to double click on iCue. Going to make sure it's running here on the bottom. Now we have our iCue up. Now we're going to see that we now have system comm disabled. If you're running a newer release, 4.2 and up, you're going to want to click on that E. Are you sure you want to enable system comm? Doing so will connect this dispatcher to the elevator system, including all controllers, fixtures, and I/O. I'm going to click OK. Then we're going to go to File, Connection, Open. Open iCue. Now we're in. So most likely you're going to have a defaulted configuration file for iCue. So if you need your defaulted configuration file for your particular job, you can contact us too at MCE, and we can look through our database and send you in. So that way you can just load it in, and it'll have the floors that you have for your job number, the cars you have, and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to configure it to the floors that we have here at our MCE Tech Support Lab. How many cars we have. We have our IDC and our IAC. Okay. Now that we configured it to what we have here, we have 15 floors here in the simulator. We have 2 cars here programmed. We made sure we enabled system comm, and we have that LED on, so it's not disabled. So now we are slowly sending parameters to each of the car. So say do not reset iBox. But here, as you can tell, iCue is now dispatching. Car 1. That's labeled car 1. Car 2 over here. If we notice that we have, this is car 2. If we notice that the system comm light is solid, it's actually saying dispatcher equals iCue. L02 saying this is car 2 of the group. We're still showing that it's not connected on here. Most likely a reset of the PC or reset of the computer could reestablish communication. That way it shows there that it's communicating to both cars.